great-grandchildren, and they're borrowing that money on your behalf so that they can print out new money to give to the existing financial systems that are in trouble, the bailouts. And the reason they're not really all that careful about where the money is being spent is because where it's being spent isn't the issue. It is simply creating new money to make up the shortfall to be able to pay the interest that has accumulated on the earlier loans and stick you with the bills. And that's really it in a nutshell. So, what is the situation that Barack Obama is facing? Basically, new money must come into this country from some source. I know a lot of people are saying abolish the Federal Reserve. I would agree with that. I don't think it's going to happen, absent a complete collapse of the U.S. government, which may happen sooner or later. It does happen. It happened to the USSR. But until then, Barack Obama's got to bring new money into the U.S. economy. The way that you traditionally do that, short of conquering the rest of the world and having them send you tribute, is you've got to invest in creating new technology, new industry, and new products. We have lost our manufacturing. We can't play catch-up. We've got to invent new products that only the United States knows how to make, that the rest of the world wants to buy. Just by doing that, whether it's through a new space program expansion like we did in the 60s, or a Manhattan-type project for civilian science, or the way the Japanese do it with their tremendous funding for the fifth-generation computer project, robotics, we need to create something that only the United States knows how to make and sell it to the rest of the world. Then money will come back into the country, and we can pull our economy out of the doldrums. And that really is the only real way to make it happen. Everything else is just fancy bookkeeping, playing musical chairs with the debt. They're just pushing the debt from the people with political influence onto the people who don't have political influence.
Mike.
That is, yes.
Hey, buddy, it's Alex Jones. I appreciate you filling in. I want to keep you with us for the rest of the hour when we come back from break. I'm here now. I was on Russia Today for about 10 minutes. I wanted to simulcast with them, but then we had a technical issue pumping it through my radio studio, and earlier, going out over air, folks heard me getting a bit upset about that. I knew I was on air. I just want people to know that I want to thank the crew and the great job they're doing. It's amazingly stressful having Ron Paul on, and then also having live Luke Rudkowski feeds with video live of troops on the streets in D.C., and then tying you in via television and audio from Hawaii. I want to thank you, Mike. I want to thank all the listeners. We're going to have open phones, as Mike was saying, and get Mike's take on what we're seeing out of the Obama administration, now about an hour into being inaugurated, the 44th president. So that is coming up at prisonplanet.tv with the live streams. We are live there and on the AM and FM dial with the radio listeners. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Gentlemen, I know you need no reminder that Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Obviously, you have the perfect gift in mind. Well, just in case you might know someone that may need some gift ideas, tell them about EnduringRose.com. We all know that flowers are a woman's favorite gift, but they only last a short time. EnduringRose.com has taken this gift and made it into one that will endure and last forever. Dipped in 24-karat gold, these real roses, single rose or bouquets, preserve your message of love for a lifetime. You can also shop for other ridiculously romantic gifts like jewelry and adorable stuffed animals. You can't go wrong at EnduringRose.com. Oh, and tell them there's a military discount and they can get free shipping on qualified orders. That website again is EnduringRose.com. ENDURING Rose.com, or call 702-453-7455. That's 702-453-7455.
A day unlike any other in the long course of American history, a terrorist act of war against this country.
The enemy struck America on September 11th. But who is the enemy?
Bin Laden. This is his MO.
We have to look to the Middle East. We have to look to Osama bin Laden.
Fabled Enemies is the first 9/11 film to take a close look at the terrorist ties to intelligence networks inside the United States.
Some U.S. investigators believe that there are Israelis again very much engaged in spying in and on the U.S.
I'm aware that some Israeli citizens have been detained.
Bin Laden's connections to the CIA, the hijackers' ties to the FBI, the Saudi Arabian connection, the Israeli intelligence network, warnings and war games, the shadow government, and much, much more. Fabled Enemies. Get the DVD at Infowars.com or see it in super high quality, along with hundreds of other titles at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
Everyone knows that omega-3 should be an essential part of our daily diet. With so many different methods of consumption, how do you choose a simple yet effective way to get your daily intake? The friendly, knowledgeable folks at North American Nutrition have the answer. Nature's Gem Premium Omega-3. Unlike other flaxseed, our golden flax is grown on our farm in northern Minnesota, providing cooler temperatures and longer summer hours, producing the highest quality premium golden flaxseed around. In addition, we selectively harvest and sort flax seeds by size and weight, keeping only the best seeds that can produce the highest abundance of omega-3. The result is a delicious, nutty, buttery flavor. Nature's Gem Golden Flax is pure. There is nothing added and nothing taken away, and non-GMO. We offer a 100% money-back guarantee. Order Nature's Gem Premium Golden Flax today at goldenflax.com, goldenflax.com, or call 800-387-5516. That's 800-387-5516. Free shipping included.
Mike Rivero with us. We're going to be on your calls here in just a few minutes. Scott, David, Michael, Ronnie, Jason, and many others that are patiently holding the coronation of the 44th president. I've never seen the media get behind somebody like this. If you thought the godlike worship was bad before the election, and now after, it has turned into just absolute worship. They're closing Guantanamo. They're moving it to secret bases in the United States, ABC News. They are going to have a new banker bailout, tens of trillions more, even more power, a new Bank of the United States that's private, literally taking into receivership most of the major corporations and banks. This is like the oligarchs in Russia in the mid-1990s looting it. Same thing is happening. Of course, George Bush had to be repudiated. We knew he was evil. We knew he was a puppet. But the same advisors, the same elites are behind Obama. Mike Rivero, they've now got not just the 18 to 24, 3 months a year service to begin with, and paramilitary training, a civilian defense force, quote, as big and strong as the U.S. military, 1 million strong. Now they've announced, and a few 100,000 members in a week, USAService.org, a separate classical fascist organization controlled by Obama himself that plans to get millions of volunteers. Clinton tried this and it failed. He is succeeding because the media is acting like he's God. And it has a lot of reasonable things like soup kitchens and, again, opening up to make it sound reasonable, to get good people involved, and then they're admitting it's going to be environmental brigades. They're going to people all the other forces they're going to build in government out of that giant pool. This is classic body snatcher level tyranny. Your analysis of that.
Well, they with all these celebrities that was on the net all day yesterday, and I put it on my website, and I paired it with one of the Leni Riefenstahl propaganda videos from the Hitler. You just lined up there and said, yes, we will be there for Germany. And it is ultimately, first of all...
Mike, your connection from Hawaii is cutting out. We're going to go back to you in just a few minutes. Speaking of the devil, I sent the clip to the network out of habit, but we're doing most of the network operations here ourselves. John, will you IM to my control room that particular first clip I sent you today so we can put it up and play it here, where the celebrities say, we will do whatever you say, we will submit to you, we will do whatever you say. Because that's what the media is saying in unison. Do what Obama says and he can fix it. But they never say what that is specifically, but in the fine print, it's total tyranny. And they kept saying that in the speeches today. I was watching some of the speeches during the breaks, and it was just, things will get better. They're going to get worse first. Just do what we say. There's some things we're going to need you to do. This isn't going to be comfortable. This is scary. This is out of control. Do we have Mike back?
Okay, testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
1, 2,
good.
3.
Yeah, we've got you on air, sir. Go. So specifically, though, continue with this Hollywood video they're putting out where they're saying, we will do whatever you say. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically it's this video of all these celebrities that are standing up there saying, I pledge, I will do X, Y, Z. And over and over again, it's just hammering this whole point of pledging to support the president. Now, I have no problem with volunteerism. My wife and I are involved in several charities here locally. But the problem with this is that that government is on to volunteer.
Okay, Mike,
we are
again,
paying government to do.
we're going to have to cut it off there. Let's just totally reconnect with Mike. Okay, thank you. Again, we're audio and video, so there's a few problems from Hawaii. Yes, what he's saying is they come out, and in their real documents, and in some of their speeches, they say forced youth brigades, environmental corps, senior corps, 18 to 24, you must serve in paramilitary training, Rahm Emanuel, Barack Obama, all on record. Then separately, which is what Mussolini